So here is the most powerful and most controversial book, The 48 Laws of Power. You can't imagine its power because it is even banned in some US prisons due to concerns that its content, particularly its strategic and manipulative tactics, could potentially incite disruptive behavior or encourage power struggles among inmates. The book's principles on control, manipulation, and influence are considered risky in environments where maintaining order and control is crucial. Authorities fear that the application of these tactics could lead to unrest or conflicts within the prison system. You will gain insight into historical power dynamics and strategies used by influential figures throughout time. One of its powerful lessons is to never outshine the master, advising humility and strategic positioning when dealing with those in authority. We have come to learn this from history. The voice of whoever tells the truth is always suppressed because these powerful people don't want you to know their secrets. But so, in this book, what is it that is so controversial? In some videos we will discuss this book one by one. If you decode each law, then, if you are new to this channel, then subscribe now. Give and like the video, and let's decode. It's together. Law number 1, never outshine your master is. Before we can understand the law properly, we must first understand a very important thing about human nature. We have to understand that, and that thing is insecurity. No one has taught or told you this thing, but still, this trait is present in you since childhood. If so, then you will notice this thing 110% that in childhood, whenever our mother gave someone else her, when she took me in her lap, we started crying. Used to go, and since then it was activated. Trait which is known as insecurity. Now, insecurity is to be seen, so it is already present in 98% of the people in the world, and only 2% people know how to deal with it. And there are very rare chances that your will be from people. Most of the time in your life you are in 98%. We have to deal with people only, and insecurity as our life is present in every aspect of. You will find many examples of insecurity everywhere. The end will be visible, like I told you before. This book is very controversial, and it contains such. Many things have been told that a person, if you can manipulate, then its first law is that of itself, takes advantage of another person's insecurities. Anytime you can turn that person's insecurity into power, don't cross, because in the end, you would be. Whenever I explain these problems to you by giving an example, a teacher makes a mistake while teaching in school, and some child goes in front of everyone in the class, and if you interrupt and correct them, then that thing will, teacher doesn't like you, and you notice this thing. Will you do that teacher's behavior for that student? A lot will change, and this will happen in the job too. Applicable whenever you want to talk to your boss. If you try, he will show you his place. And same things not only in professional area, but also in personal area. It happens when you see it in your own family. You also tell something to someone older than yourself. If you go or teach something, he will meet you. You will say the same thing, I have seen more of the world than you. Don't teach me, even if your point. Even if you are correct, you will still be let down.